So we are at a section of the Timbavati that has some water in it, which is good to see. A few crocodiles on the opposite bank, Nile crocodiles basking nicely in the sunshine, warming up. Okay guys, I'm back on the tarred road again. So I'm on the Satara Olifants road. Came off the Timbavati dirt road at about 20 to 12. So about 5 hours from where I was to get to, well, this point on the road. Still about half an hour more to go till the Olifants camp. It's gone really hot now. It's the middle of the day, so photography is not really on the cards at the moment. I've seen quite a few battaliers, quite a few lilac-breasted rollers, which is good. Hopefully on one of these days I can catch them in better lighting. I'm just coming up on the Olifants river now, on the river crossing, and there is a spot where we can get out of the car, so I'll get out quickly for a quick leg stretch. When we were here in February, the Olifants had just finished flooding, and there was a lot of debris around, so I think now the river is back to, you know, normal levels. So the river is flowing quite nicely. Always good to see. But not much happening here on the river. I just met some fellow travelers, and they took the tar roads from Open all the way to Satara, and then from Satara up this way, and they said they saw a leopard in a tree close to Satara. So taking the Timbavati, I missed that, but isn't that always the story? The other side. So the impala lilies are beginning to flower. They flower over the winter months, and they are found, well, I've mostly seen them in the Kruger, so I think they found in the Kruger a lot. Indigenous to South Africa. Beautiful flower, and nice to see when they are in flower. So guys, I'm not too sure how clearly you can see this, but now that we're north of the Olifants, the felt switches from thorn felt to Mopani felt. So Mopani is these trees that you see all through the felt now, and what you'll see is that below them the grass doesn't grow as well as you know, below some of the thorn trees, so the acacias and things like that, and Mopanis dominate this area of the park, so you don't get as many grazers as you go further north. So you'll still have elephants and browsers like kudu, and mixed feeders like impala, who, you know, still eat leaves and grass. But yeah, the mass grazers become more scarce as you go further north. Okay guys, so we are here at Letaba camp now, checked in for the second night. Again, I'm in a tented camp. This is a 4-sleeper tented camp. A little bit more modern than the Tamboti camp. There you go, lights are on. So a little bit more modern than Tamboti tented camp. A little bit of a bigger tent as well from what I can see. But similar setup. You know, brown army tent. This one's on the fence, so maybe we'll get some hyena come pass like last night. Letaba seems to be a bit warmer than Tamboti was, so maybe I can actually sit outside for a little while and get some of the animals as they come past, if they come past. And then just like Tamboti, here's the fridge in the cage, just to not allow the animals in. Like I said, last night we had honey badgers go past a couple times, I think, rattling the bins, but it seems that, you know, it may be less of a problem here. It's not as wooded as Tamboti camp. You can just see the setup. The ablutions are quite a bit closer, so they're right there. I'm gonna go and take a shower now, and then I'm gonna go out for a afternoon drive by myself. They don't have a night drive going out as it stands. Not enough people booked. You need a minimum of 2, so hopefully if people check in and request it later, they'll be able to arrange one, and then I can join them. But I'll check in once I come back from my own afternoon drive. And I'm eating a sweet, but yeah, I'm out. It's 3:15 and I'm just leaving Letaba gate. I got a bit of a route planned that takes me out towards Pelaborwa gate, and then up and following the Letaba river back to towards the camp. So yeah, camp gates close at 5:30, and my loop is about 35 k's in total, so that gives me 2 hours to actually then explore and try and get back to camp. If I do complete the loop faster, what I'll do is I'll do a couple of the smaller loops closer to camp, just to kill some time and get in to camp, you know, before the gates close. Hopefully there is someone who books the night drive, and then I can come out again. If there isn't, then I'll just make supper and call it an early night. Maybe it's a good thing, because I've had 2 long days so far. But I mean, what we found out previously was that, you know, if you can maximize your time in the park, do it, because like I'm only staying 4 nights, so if I'm sleeping 8 hours a day for those 4 nights, you know, I'm losing out possible drive time. I think I've mentioned this before, but one of the advantages of staying in one camp or a single location, or minimizing the number of locations you stay in, is that you know, you can actually settle in and you don't have to pack up every day and you know, relocate all your belongings every day, like my food crate, my clothes bag, etc., etc. But the advantage of like moving around camps is you get to cover more of the park, and you get to actually see, you know, different landscapes and almost mini biomes within the park. Hey guys, so I've been driving on the S47 for about 50 minutes now, and I just can't see anything. The Mupani trees are too thick, I think because of the great summer rains that they've had, but also because it's still, I think, early in the winter, so they still have all their leaves. As the winter progresses, their leaves change color and they'll shed them, so then it becomes easier to see into the thicket almost. So yeah, I haven't seen much except for, you know, a few birds. And I'm at a small dam. Just show you that quickly. Hoping something would come down to drink, but yeah, it's not looking too promising. I'll give it about 15 minutes or so, and then you know, see if anything happens, and then if it doesn't, then I'll continue going. Okay, so I've just turned onto the actual road that follows the river, the Letaba river. So this is the Letaba river road. Well, it's still the S47, but it's actually named the Letaba river road on this map. Thought it would have been had its own number. So yeah, so this road takes you along the Letaba river. I've actually come on a morning game drive with the safari vehicles down this road before. So in front of us we have some giraffes, very pretty female giraffes, and the way you tell the difference is, actually no, this is a male. Okay, I was mistaken. Oh, they're all boys. So I thought they were female, but that was a misidentification. They were definitely all males. A bachelor herd crossing the road and probably looking for the females. So yeah, this road is about 14 kilometers long, and it just follows the contours of the river itself. I'm hoping, you know, to see some more large animals now that the sun is almost going down. So the giraffes were maybe a good sign, and they were the first large animals I've seen so far on this drive, but I'll keep looking. So April and May is ratting season for the impalas. So that male was pushing the other male away because they keep territories that then females wander into, and then they mate with the females. So it's a bit late now, I think, for rutting, but it seems those two males are still having it out. Okay guys, so it's time for my after dinner coffee. I haven't had a good cup of coffee today because I actually forgot my filter coffee at home, my filter grind, sorry. So I stopped at Olifants and I saw they had Beaver Creek grind, 250 grams for $75. So decided to give it a try because Woolies is about $65 for the grind that I normally get, so it's not too bad. And then I've got this French press from Stanley, so it's a flask, and then this jug that you can boil water in, but the camp has a hydro boil, so I can actually I got some boiled water, and then it's just this French press attachment or plastic filter that you then filter your coffee with, and you've got fresh French press filter coffee. So yeah, we'll give this a try and give you the verdict. Okay, there's my cup of coffee. Yeah, excuse the lighting because the light I'm working with is the light on the camp. Let me try how it tastes. It's probably still hot. It smells almost fruity, like a tropical fruit aroma. Actually, it's got nut butter, very mild, woody with a little bit of a sweet aftertaste. I think that's that fruit hint that is in it. Yeah, it's not bad, this coffee, really good. Yeah, so this is not a bad coffee, really good. I must actually check if I can get this grind from Beaver Creek directly. See if they have a supplier there in Joburg that I can get it from. It's quite nice. I enjoy it. Okay guys, so it's almost time for the night drive. Probably can't see me. I should step here. Hope you can see me now. So I managed to get a booking for the night drive. Someone else booked, so I'm joining them. Tonight is not as cold as last night, so hopefully we'll get to see some activity, maybe some owls as well. Yeah, last night we didn't see any owls, only nightjars. Yeah, excited to maybe get some shots and see whatever we can see. So I'm going to go across now to the reception where they're going to pick me up, and then yeah, we'll be back about 10:30 hopefully. There was a hyena that came across the front of the fence here at the tented camp. There was not enough light to actually get it, so if he comes back again, maybe he'll be able, or maybe I'll be able to see him and then try and get him either a photo or just some video to show you guys. Hey guys, so we just got back from the night drive and I'm just about ready to jump into bed. It's absolutely cold, but not as bad as yesterday. So yeah, exciting night drive. Lots of nightjars again, a few elephants, and then just as we were about to come back into the camp, we saw a leopard walking in the road, or rather the ranger who took us out saw a leopard walking in the road. And as we approached it, it ducked into a drainage line, and I was able to get a few shots, but nothing of the leopard approaching us just as he walked away from us. But a leopard sighting nonetheless, and it actually caps off day 2 with a rather exciting note. I think I've got 2 more nights in the Kruger, so hopefully I can see another leopard at some point. 2 leopards in one trip would be awesome.